Fire departments across America and the world have faced several challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic. They've made several changes just in the span of a few weeks, maybe a few months. Some of them are on the outside, such as wearing masks on every call and even within the department, but a lot of them are on the inside. Some of the behind-the-scenes challenges include staffing shortages. If one person on a crew got exposed or got sick, tested positive, then an entire crew might have to quarantine, especially in the beginning when there were some PPE shortages. Training and recruitment all came to a halt. All administrative business was moved to a virtual setting.
Biggest changes all had to do with protecting us and protecting our patients and therefore protecting the community.
Some of the biggest changes include updates on the amount of personal protective equipment, or PPE, worn on calls, such as wearing masks on every call and upgrading to an N95 mask, double gloves, isolation gown, and a face shield when COVID is suspected. Limiting unnecessary exposure of crews on calls, limiting eating with crews to only 2 to 4 people at a time while social distancing, spreading sleeping arrangements to every other bunk for social distancing, and increased sanitation measures in the station and decontamination methods used after every single call.
One of the biggest differences that we've started now is we have to do a consult with one of the battalion chiefs or the EMS officers, and we have to figure out where that patient's going to be transported.
We watched each other's back a little bit more than we just naturally do in normal times.
Even through all the challenges and changes, being on the front lines was a rewarding experience for them.
It was a humbling experience. It was a very different experience, and I'm very glad I was a part of the fire department and I could do my small part.
I was glad that I could play a role in it. I actually appreciated the idea that I didn't have to sit on the sidelines. I was glad that I was able to actually increase my hours and ride and, help people who are suffering.
As they adapt to a new normal, the fire department continues to serve their community.
We just need to hold out until the vaccines are here, and fortunately they're here, so hopefully we're nearing the end of this whole situation. Look back at the last year, and while it was really tough, I think overall we were in it together and we did a good job with it.
For the Honors video class, I'm Allie Rosenberg.